What is up, everybody? Under Average Joe here. We are back with our NHL 14 BAGM commentary series with the Detroit Red Wings. Now, holy crap, we did it. We made it to the not only to the playoffs, but we clinched the Eastern Conference. I am not even messing with you. Look at this, second in the entire league, 3 points behind Chicago. Then we go over to the Eastern Conference. We made it, but we were tied with them. I'm not sure what the whole tie-breaking procedure is. We had the same actual record as them. Maybe it's just regulation plus overtime wins. We beat them by 1. Not even sure what that's all about. But okay. Then we get, let's see, goals for. Where do we rank? We have the second most goals for in the entire league. And we have the least goals against, which is exactly where we want to be. Let's see, power play was 5th. We brought that way up. Let's see, our penalty kill went down to 14th overall in the league, but, you know, that's alright. You win some, you lose some. It was a lot better at the beginning of the year, but, you know, if that means our power play goes up and our overall rank goes up, our goals for goes up, I am all for it. I'm all for risking that little bit. Now, let's take a look at the playoff tree, alright? Let's see, we've got Calgary versus Colorado. I think in that, I'm gonna have to go with, Colorado, just because, you know, they've got young guys. They've got guys like Duchesne, they've got Stastny, they've got, Landeskog. You know, they've got some pretty quality guys over there. So I'm gonna go with Colorado on that one. Anaheim and Edmonton. I've never been a huge Edmonton fan, so I'm gonna go with, Anaheim on that one. Chicago and San Jose. You know I gotta go against Chicago. Do you know how awesome it'd be if we have an original 6 matchup in the Stanley Cup Finals if we make it all the way? Minnesota and Dallas. I'm gonna have to go to Minnesota just because of like Zach Parise, Ryan Suter. They've got pretty solid goaltending with Backstrom and Harding. Well, at least how Harding's been playing in the real NHL. Before his multiple sclerosis or MS, whatever you want to call it, started acting up, and he's not playing so great. You know, we gotta go with Detroit, Tampa Bay, and Montreal. I'm never, ever gonna root for Montreal in anything, so we gotta go Tampa Bay. Columbus and Toronto. Now, not a big Toronto fan, but I know there's a Columbus fan that watches these videos, and I was going to address this because, he's out there. His name is John Darlis. He knows who he is. I know he watches all my videos, and I wanted to apologize to you on camera, on recording, whatever, because I made a little bit of a noob mistake where I did not see the comments that he was making on pretty much. There are quite a few of my videos because I wasn't getting like a little notification. I found out that I was looking at my wrong Gmail account. So all my notifications were being sent to the other account, which I didn't use. And I just happened to look at it today, just for whatever reason. I don't even know what I was doing. I was looking at something, some email. And then I saw all those, and I was like, oh crap. So I responded to him. Then I was inspired. So John Darlis, this video is just for you. All right, I've got swimming tomorrow, but, you know, I'm going to pay for it tomorrow, but I'm going to stay up a little late. I'm going to edit this video just for you, and I'm going to root for the Columbus Blue Jackets on this one, because I know you're a Columbus fan, and I'm going to promise it on camera here, because I did fail to respond to you. During the off season, I know I already had a comment on the YouTube, your comment on one of my videos. I believe it's episode 9. Somebody wants to go clarify that for me. He said that over the summer, because we all know that in a couple years, a year or two, Datsuk is going to retire. Now, he thinks that Ryan Johansson will be the perfect fit for Detroit, and I don't think I could agree anymore. So, over the offseason, I promise to you, John Darlis, I'm looking right at you right now. I'm gonna get him. I'll get him. Just, let's see how the playoffs play out, and then we'll go get him. Alright? So, then, you know, I'm going for Columbus on that one. Philadelphia and the Islanders. I've always liked the nitty-gritty style of the Flyers, so I'm going to go with that. Alright, so that's how the playoffs are seeded. Then we get to You know, I like this new message center they have in NHL 14 where it's like, Fans can't wait to see the Red Wings clinch the conference tonight. One more win, and we can clinch the division. And I really like watching these things. It's kind of funny to watch. So all in all, really happy with the season. Let's take an overall look at all of our stats and see where. Oh, I don't want Grand Rapids. Here we go. Let's look at all of our stats, everything. Pavel Datsyuk, 78 points. A little dip from last year. His plus minus took a hit. But I think he's still finishing out his later years strong. I mean, he is getting old, but he's a 95 overall, and he's really showing it. He's showing how good of a player he can be, how well-rounded he is. Filppula is right where we want him to be. He's a very consistent player. Helm is just getting better and better. He's hitting his prime now, so it's definitely great to watch. Marcel Goc was a pickup this summer, and he did exactly what we needed him to. He even did a little bit short-handed. That's always great to see. Johan Franzen, 54 points again, even though he was not injury-plagued like he was last year. Franzen's looking less and less like a perfect fit for us. Gallagher got a couple more points, but his plus-minus has been a little iffy. But he's just a rock on the power play. He's great to have on that power play. While we're at it, let's look at Tarasenko. Vladimir Tarasenko, 4.5 gold stars. I can't wait to see what this guy can do. Plus-minus is a little shaky, but he's becoming more of a talented goal scorer more than anything, and that's exactly what we need on the Red Wings. Maybe somebody that Johansson can feed the puck to. Let's see. Zetterberger's production went down. He's getting older. All in all, I'm not too particularly pleased with the production on the first line. I expected a little more, but they are aging. We do have to keep that in mind. Damian Brunner, even though he was still on the fourth line for most of the year. Alright, I won't give him crap about his performance. Let's see, we already looked at Helm. Nyquist. This is a guy that I am beyond impressed with. First year in the NHL. I think he's got... Here, we'll look to see if he can get Rookie of the Year, see where he stands on that. But a plus 31, 33 points. He played the whole year, barring a couple games because of injury. He filled in for when Zetterberg was injured, moved up to second line. But I'm just so happy with his performance. All of our depth guys did really well. Even Eve's got a power play goal. I mean, seriously. Cody Emerton, he's in there because Abdicator's injured. Even him, 2 and a plus 5 through 14 games. I could not be happier with our depth scoring right now. That's really what's carrying us. Cronwall, picked up from last year. He's showing that even in his late years, he can still lay the body and he can still be a force out on the ice. Kyle Quincy, a couple injury problems this year. He was out for a few games. His plus minus kind of shows that. What about Kindle? Is Kindle any better? Now keep in mind, 30. You know I've got to put Kindle up there. I mean, if Quincy only had 29 points, DeKaiser 19, but a plus 36. That plus 36 is the most I've seen through simulation, and especially in this game mode and via GM in a long time. I don't think I've ever seen that. 18 and a plus 11. Koliakovo. 21 of the plus 19, so I'm just so impressed with our defense right now. Quincy is not exactly where I think he should be, but, it is what it is. We're not going to really worry about that. I think everything is just great right now. I'm going to keep Quincy on that first pairing when it comes to the... we don't want Nabokov going in the first game against Boston. It's playoff time. We're getting Jimmy Howard in there. 39-22, took a little bit of a dip from last year, a couple wins down. Goals against average took a hit. Everything kind of took a hit. I mean, last year he was better, but he had solid backup goaltending. And Evgeny Nabokov, 10-4. He took away 18 games from Howard, which is, that perfect relief that Howard kind of needed through the grind of the NHL schedule. I mean, the NHL schedule is really tough on goalies. I mean, you get a goalie that's playing 70 games a season. I mean, if you can take away a couple of those games and still be happy with the result and still be confident in your backup goalie, that's all you can ask for. So at this point, let's go over to Columbus. All right. So they're to the left here. Columbus. Where is Ryan Johansson at? 'Cause I've got to look at this kid. 82 overall, 4.5 gold stars. Now, they're going to negotiate a contract with him over the summer. And I think that's when we'll pick him up. But we're going to have to clear salary cap space for him. But he's going to be a perfect guy in the coming years for us. And I'll definitely pick him up. He's a guy that we're definitely going to go for over the summer. I'm going to throw everything I've got at this guy. So for now, let's look at Boston's lines. And I'm thinking I might make this a little bit of a longer episode. Maybe like a 20-25 minute episode. I'm not sure. How did the Grand Rapids Griffins do? They made the playoffs also. That's always great to see. View lines. NHL. Let's head on over to Boston. That's right. Beantown. Let's check this out. Bergeron, Krejci, Peverley, and Kelly. Now, Peverley's, when he played for Atlanta, I've seen him firsthand. He's a great two-way player. He can play both ends of the ice, and he's a very smart player, so we're going to have to watch out for him. Bergeron and Krejci make a dangerous 1-2 combo on the first-second line. Their wings definitely look weak. You get Steve Sullivan and Karan Flick. Yeah, they don't have a whole lot of depth. I mean, they have Lucic, Marchand, and Seguin, sure, Bergeron and Krejci, but besides that, they don't have a whole lot. Now, defense, more or less. Jordy Ben is the only real weak point, but Chara and Hamilton are dangerous, as are Ferentz, Boychuk, and McQuaid. Now, I know I didn't really work out with the whatchamacallit, a roster update, because Ferentz should be on the Oilers, but, whatever. So, that is all good. Now, and net is the actually, ooh. Alright, so Nabokov is better than Khudobin, but Rask matches up with Howard perfectly. So I think we've definitely got the edge on Boston. I think we could definitely beat them, especially with home ice advantage. So without further ado, let's get it done. Alright, first period action. Alright, first period. Ooh, Krejci opens up the series on Howard. Alright, Helm and Franzen answer right back. That's what I'm saying. Helm on the third line with that depth scoring, and Franzen's coming up big when he needs to. Alright, so let's resume. We'll go 1 minute at a time here. Tarasenko gets the goal. I think that'll do it. Oh, we end up 5-1. Brunner gets the empty net. Kindle gets a goal. That's a great way to open up his series. That's exactly what we wanted here. So there we go. 5-1. So now we get to bring it back to, not bring it back. We get to keep going in Joe Louis Arena into the next game. And now see, Boston's one of those teams where when they're in front of their home crowd, they are dangerous. I mean, they can take on anybody in their home crowd. So we really need to win the series on our home turf. We need to dominate at home. I mean, we can't give up anything at this point. I'll be so glad when Abdelkader comes back. He's such a nitty-gritty player, and he's a guy that anybody would want on their team. He's a guy I can want to keep around for a long time. But when he's injured, it's a little tough. I mean, we're definitely getting by without him, but he'd put us over the top, I think. We needed a guy like that for a deep playoff run. So let's see with Boston. Here we go. First period. Nothing. Ooh. Alright, 3-2. They open up scoring. Filppula, Datsuk, and Eves. Krejci and Bergeron towards the end of the period there. So you see their big guys are scoring, but we've got depth guys like Filppula and Eves that are scoring. So we're going into the third period here. We're going to go 1 minute at a time. Ooh, Peverley ties it up. That's their depth scoring right there. Power play, nothing on it. Alright. Oh, Peverley again. Oh my god. Power play. Oh, we need a quick one. We need a quick one. Come on, boys. Power play. Yes. No. Oh my god. They take us out 4-3 at Joe Louis Arena. That's unheard of. Alright. All this does is it makes it interesting. Now, we've got a series now. 1-1. We're taking it back to Boston. And we're going to have to see. Looks like we just can't shut down their main guys. I mean, their depth guys, their wingers have nothing on us. I mean, we should win these games easily. I mean, granted it was only a 1-goal game, but we can't. That was a big loss for us because we can't have them get any momentum going into their arena. Because Boston can beat anybody at home. That's what I mean. Johnny Boychuk bringing it out 1-0. Ooh, Franzen, Eves, and Zetterberg, the captain, answer right back. Let's see what they got for us in the third period. Going minute by minute here. You can feel the intensity as the shots pile up. halfway through. Gustav Nyquist, there you go, the rookie sensation here in Detroit. Brad Marchand scores, doesn't even matter now, this is it. There we go. Nope, no empty netter. Alright, I'll take that 4-2 win, shutting them down here in Boston. Jeez. Alright, so this is turning out to be quite the good matchup. I mean, it's original 6 matchup. So, I think, are all the original 6 teams in here? I saw Toronto. I know Montreal's in here. Detroit and Boston are in here. Chicago's in here for a fact. Jeez, I think all of them might be in here. Whew. Alright, let's go to Boston. Here we go. Alright, taking her back. Actually, in celebration of his little goal there, I want to go to Stats Central. Oh, not Edit Lines. Stats Central. Player stats during the season, NHL. I want to check the rookies, and I want to see if Gustav Nyquist, if he got anything done there, if he's in the contention for Rookie of the Year. But then again, 33, I think it might have been 33 points, is nothing too absolutely huge. But hey, you never know. I mean, wait, does he not qualify as a rookie? Oh, that's some crap. Alright. Whatever. Not a big deal. He's still an amazing player for us. So, can we shut them up at Boston? First period, nothing on it. What about second period? We need to score here. Ooh, Franz and Lucic, 2 great power forwards, make it interesting. Alright, the old power forward and the young power forward going at it. There we go, Emerton! What did I say? Our depth scoring is what's really going to get us over the top here in Boston. Unless they can get a quick one back, I think that'll do it. No? Oh, there we go. We're not even going to let it go to overtime. We're crushing them. See, this is what I mean. Depth scoring is what really matters in this game. I mean, if your fourth line matches up with their fourth line, I think our fourth line could handle their third line at this point, honestly. Even with Abdicator gone. Actually, if Abdicator's going to be gone for a few weeks, I wouldn't mind having Emerton around, because he just got us the game-winning goal in there. I mean, this little kid just got us the game-winning goal in a tough series between 2 original 6 teams. I mean, ooh. So, Emerton made it really interesting for us. Now it's 3-1 going into Game 4, Joe Louis Arena. It's not gonna simulate because I just took it up to that day. So we're going back to Joe Louis Arena, and we're gonna bring our fans the win going into Game 6 here, right? Yeah. Wait. No, this is Game 5. Ooh, Game 5. Okay, sorry, I was mistaken. First period. Ooh, Steve Sullivan makes it interesting. What about second period? Oh, Marchand and Krejci. Alright, let's see what they can do here. Second, that's it. Nope, they beat us 4-0. Holy cow. Should I put Nabokov? I'm going to put Nabokov in for the next game just because it'll be 3-2 in the series, and I think that we should rest Howard a little bit for the next one, because obviously he's slacking a little bit if he's letting in 4 goals and we're not getting anything. Now you can't blame Howard for everything. This is playoff hockey. You can't blame one guy. I mean, for a shutout to happen at home, something must have gone wrong with our offense. Something must have went down. That's a pretty big collapse. Now I'm gonna put Nabokov in net. He's an experienced goalie. I'm gonna see what he can do. He could never quite make it in the clutch with San Jose, but I'm going to give him a second chance here in Detroit. So let's see what he can do. Maybe he'll rise up to the challenge and he can take the pressure off of us. I mean, either way, going into Game 6, we can't let them take it to a Game 7, especially, this is not the position we wanted to be in, because now we're at their home court. We're on their ice. And it's not looking good. First period. Ooh, Lucic and Datsuk. Second period. Yes! Zetterberg and Franz. And I think that'll about do it. We can say goodbye to the Boston Bruins. I don't think they got anything for us. Wait. David Krejci. 3-2. We can hold on for a little bit longer. 10 minutes. There you go. Carlo Koliakovo. That's the dagger right there. Wait. Karan. Oh, don't do this to me. Don't you dare. There we go, 4-3. We have successfully eliminated the Boston Bruins in what was actually a tougher series than I anticipated it to be. But, you know, not that big of a deal. We pushed through it. Our depth scoring really caught up with them, and we kicked their butts. That's all there is to it. Now, before I end this episode, I want to see what the next matchup's going to look like. And then I'll look at the playoff tree, and I'll show you what's going on with all that. Who won what series? Oh, I'm sorry, I just burped. Who won what series? Franzen leading the team with 4 goals. Kolyakovo leading with 6 assists. Let's look at some defensemen here. Not goalies. What are you doing? Here we go. Let's see what they got for us in the form of defensemen. Now, granted, we're not looking for like first rounders like all these guys. We're looking. Oh, actually, this is gonna be really good. I'm gonna scout here for a couple weeks. We'll do 4 weeks here, just because I really want those depth guys, especially the guys because we don't have a first round pick this year, so we really want to focus on the later rounds, like the 2nd round, 3rd, 4th, 5th round. Tampa Bay Lightning. Here we go. So we'll sim up to the first game. Let's put good old Howard back in net for this one, because he's gonna have to face up to the likes of Stamkos, and I know for a fact Nabokov can't hone up to that. All right, so let's see what we got in store here. I'll look at Tampa Bay's roster in the next episode, so you got that to look forward to. But for now, let's just take a step back. Let's look at the playoff tree. Let's see who made it. Let's see how many of my predictions made it. Alright, so let's go back a step. Stat Central. Playoff tree. NHL. Now, I predicted Colorado. They got swept. I predicted Anaheim, they lost. I predicted San Jose, I was right. Oh, no, I predicted Chicago, and they got eliminated. Ooh. All of my picks were wrong in the Western Conference. That's a little disheartening. Alright, so let's go to the East. We eliminated Boston. Tampa Bay eliminated Montreal. There you go, John Darlis. Your Columbus Blue Jackets beat the Toronto Maple Leafs. And, Philly was swept by the Islanders. Now, I want to beat Tampa Bay. I want Columbus to beat the Islanders, because we'll see how my Detroit Red Wings face up against John Darlis's Columbus Blue Jackets. I want to see that go down. Then in the West, Calgary and Edmonton. That's gonna be a really good series, actually. I would have to give the edge to Edmonton, just because they've got the young guns, they've got Taylor Hall, they've got all those guys, Jordan Eberle. I think they can really get it done. Now, with Dallas and San Jose, I'm going San Jose just because of Joe Thornton, Patrick Marleau, Hurdle. Those are all guys that can get it done. So those are my predictions. Let me know yours down in the comments now that I will actually read your comments. I'm so sorry about that, guys. So leave who you want to win down in the comments below. And on that note, I will see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.